Hi, race fans. Here we go. Well, I tell you what, it's late night here Friday. Well, you know what? It's almost Saturday morning for me, and that's going to bring about some good racing here. Got a new league here tonight, though. It's At The Checkered flag racing here. A lot of the West Coast guys, but there's going to be some guys that you will are familiar with on some of the other leagues. Qualifying in the way right now. What's going on out there? See we already got some guys out there watching. We got Adam, man. What's going on, Adam? Oh, who's got Sleazy? Please. Go, boys. So, let me know who you... let's go... Oh, let's go live. But, yeah, we going live. Don't worry. We good. Let me hear who your favorite driver is, who you out there actually pulling for. Oh, you know, I'm going to be learning. Been learning with y'all. We got Richmond here tonight, Virginia style. Ought to be a good race, man, I'm going to tell you. A good field so far. Who we got out front? Joshua Altus. You know, man, tell you what, Joshua Altus, that guy, is there nothing that he just, my needs a wrecking. Don't wreck him. But the guy comes out here and he's always out front. But, you know, I talk about him, too. Sometimes his qualifying is not the best. And he actually said that's something he needs to work on is his qualifying. We'll have to see what happens here. Is right now, good one. At the Checkered, man, here tonight. I'll let y'all watch this. Green flag here, or actually some of the great qualifying. I said it's a new league for me. Bear with me here tonight. Going to get used to some of the names, some of the guys out here. Any girls out here, so about that. But there are some girls. Fowler. Altus up front. Jordan Trask right there with him. Andy. Let's go, Andrew. Andrew in the 99. So, Andy. So, I'm going to take Andy as Andrew. And hopefully, let me see if I get this right. Wrigley, is that right? Andrew Carr Wrigley. Right now, he's in the 14th place spot. And I'm going to take that so Andy is, right? Know who that is? Y'all let me know. Let's go Garcia. All right, let's see who Garcia is. Garcia. Find Garcia. Chad Garcia. He's in the 13th place spot right now. Okay. I got you. Wrigley's your man. Well, it seems like Wrigley's got the fan club so far. But Wrigley, if you're watching and listening, got a heck of a fan club out there, man. So, bring it to the front here tonight, Richmond style. Tricky little track here, too. This track can come out here and bite you. You know, with the trucks being a little bit tight like they are. There's some times, though, that you can snap it loose here. And that's just a product of this track. We'll see how well these guys modulate throughout the race here. Could go by pretty quickly. Maybe have some long green flag runs. We'll have to see. Right now, still Altus up top. Jordan Trask there in second. Looks like we got Compton in third. Joe Spinelli. Y'all don't know his nickname. It's Spinelli. And if this racetrack has barrels, he's the barrel man. I don't know if this one does or not, but that's his nickname in another league. Ryan Engel. I think it's Engel. Is that right? Engel. Zachary Peterson. We got Rick Modric. Zachary Compton. Garrett Stone moves up tonight. David Bersiski. That one I just never can get right. Sorry, David. Joshua Pike. Got McDaniel. Looks like qualifying will come to close, folks. As it looks like Joshua Altus is going to be the man up top. The late night racing. This is probably the latest I've been up in a 24-hour race before. In a while. What we got? Probably a little drivers meeting right now. These guys settled up, settled down. Go racing here tonight, Richmond style. Ought to be a good one. I'm excited. I know they're a little bit into their season. Now we're going to do this week's race next week. I already had some prior things that I had to do, and I let him know that, the league owner know. So won't be here next week, unfortunately, and then the next week we're off. So 2 weeks after that. Right now you got Joshua Altus, Jordan Trask right there along with him, Compton, Cam Wrigley, my darling. So I gotta ask, when you say my darling, does that mean maybe mom or you girlfriend, wife, just the love of his life? you gotta ask, you know, you never know. Joshua Walters right now out front, just waiting for these guys to get settled in. Get the grid up here tonight. Husband, okay, there you go. So the wife, good deal. So Wrigley is the wife of. Let me rephrase that, folks, because I said it wrong. Wrigley is the husband to Flair. I said he's the wife. Good grief. To Maria out there in the chat, folks. So there we go. We'll get it right. We got it twisted there a little bit. Okay. Waiting on the grid up here. They're doing a little bit of oh, here we go. Put them up, see what we got out front here tonight, because the man putting it on pole, Joshua Altus out front. Jordan Trask starting in second. Nicholas Compton starting third. We got Joe Spinelli starting in the fourth place spot. We got Ryan Engel starting fifth. Zachary Peterson there in the sixth. We got Rick Modrich. Hope I said it right there in seventh. Zachary Compton in the eighth. We got Garrett Stone starting ninth. David Brzezinski, he's there in 10th. Joshua Pike starting 11th. We got Tony McDaniel. He's up there in the 12th place spot. Back in 13th. We got Dalton Wheeler. Eldon Stewart starting 14th. Chad Garcia starting in the 15th. Andrew Cam Wrigley. He's there in the 16th spot. We got Tom Ringer up in the 17th. 18th, TJ Warren. Seth Fowley up in the 19th. Paul Turner for 20th. Matthew Gilliams, 21st. We got Peyton Lindley, 22nd, 23rd. We got Zach Mullen and Richard Young, 24th. So we got 24 bad, fast guys out here tonight about to do battle Richmond style. And Richmond, again, could be a very tricky track here. Stay tuned. Or hold on to your hats. You never know what's going to happen at this place. It's going to be probably tight right off the bat. But then after that, you just never know. Go through the field, look at some of probably these trucks. See what we got. Jordan Trask, Alloyed Motorsports right there. Joshua Altus with the new one there, Apex Mountain Apparel. Compton, James Journey. Maybe somebody he's out there remembering. Joe Spinelli, he got the Lucius Fast podcast. Go check it out there. Ingalls, Peterson, got hit. Good grief. James Journey again. So we'll look through some of these cars, man, trucks here tonight. Have to go green flag racing Richmond style. Two by two lined up. Altus and Company up front. Passing is going to be a little bit important here off the start. Try to get all you can. They fix the ticker before we go green flag. Pace cars in. Green flag, we're racing. At the checkered flag racing league here tonight. Altus gets the jump out front. You got Compton and company right behind him. Trask, Engel. Inside lane might be the place to be. Yellow flag out. We got a little contact in the back. Looks like Troy got trouble. Tony McDaniel. Trouble in the back. Well, he did. He got punched in the back. Talk about a situational awareness. I mean, that basically right there was just, it's like the number one just got in there a little hot and heavy. Just boom, yeah, just got in the back end. Braking different zones. Maybe 8 there, Tony, he was braking. Man behind him just got a little anxious. Caution. Hey, but off the south front. Nerves a little jittery tonight. Hey, I always talk about you got to be conservative, aggressive. Get a little aggressive, a little conservative. Just a second, folks. Caution. All right, give it a second here, folks, man. Just side by side getting ready to go. Pace cars in. We're getting set to go green flag here in just a second. Back green tonight. Altus gets to jump out front. But right now, it's all Altus out front. Trask right behind him. Look at this big side-by-side battle going on with Compton and Trask. Well, these two guys, man, trading a little paint back there behind them. You got Ingalls. Benelli, too, trying to come up through the field. Zachary Peterson. You got Zachary Compton. So you got the Zachary boys right there. Nose to tail, side-by-side. Actually, they're just nose to tail for the moment. At the 96 and 81. Big battle right in front of him. That's Spinelli. Yellow flag out. Uh-oh, Andrew. Oh, no, Andrew. He had the fan club out there, but see what happened to him. I see the truck, by the way, though. Well, that thing just got loose on him. like he was loose before that. Good spin. And he probably could have got that thing going straight. Quite sure why he stopped. It might have been a beautiful 360 or 180. He lost it right there. Got it going. And I mean, the yellow came out. He probably could have kept going straight. Made that thing look beautiful. Taking caution here tonight. All right, we're back green there, folks. A little bit of caution there, man. Joshua Walters out front. Still got a battle going on, though. Second place. Engel Compton going to go at each other. You got that 2 and 3rd place. Altus out front, though. Seen a little bit of slipping and sliding. I said this track definitely it starts out a little tight, but man, can get loose after a while. You just never know right off the bat. So right now, we've seen the looseness. Check out here. Compton right now trying to run down Altus. You've got Engel, Spinelli, Fraz. You got Peterson along with it with Compton. Joshua Pike there along with it with Garcia. Everybody's kind of single file. You'll have to see if they calm down just a little bit. Got a little single file or a little double file racing going on around about the 13th, 14th place spot. You got Ward and Wheeler and Stewart and Mullen. Williams right now. Uh-oh. Oh, Wiggins, man, again in the back. Contact. Peyton there with it. Let's see what happened. You see these trucks, yeah, just getting loose. And 13 got loose, and then Wiggins bumped in the back. Boom. And a wall. Trucks are snapping loose here tonight. A little snappy loose. Can't bring somebody down here and get a word with them. Who we got? Who we got? The Jordan Trask. Anybody up front? Anybody's up front. Zach! Dirch! Let's see where Dirch is. He is Zach. I got Zach Mullen. Y'all gonna have to. Y'all gonna have to let me know what the Dirch. Like German. The Dirch. Alright, on a caution here. So, as far as a little bit slick style track goes, these guys tonight, they're already seeing this track's going to be a little bit slick for them. They're going to have to start backing up these turns a little bit, slowing the pace down, getting on that throttle, going in the turns. You're already seeing it. Most of the incidents we've seen tonight is guys just losing the back end. Compton right there in second. Alta still out front with Ingles, Spinelli, Peterson, Compton. You got Pike, Garcia, Modrich, and Brzezinski. Rounds out the top 10. Look at Seth Fowdy. Up to 8 spots already. Hard Chargers. Zach Mullen right there up 8 spots in the 13th and the 16th, 15th place spot. We'll get it right. Lights off on the pace car. Getting set to go back green. Altus is out front. Compton along with him. Like the Compton man, and reminds me to start singing that song. Up at the Compton. The patience might be the key here tonight. Lap 20 into this one. Here we go. Altus and companies are along with it with Compton, Ingles, Spinelli, Peterson. Top 5, green flag. Altus gets to jump out front. The battle's going to be right in the second. Compton, Ingles, Spinelli's there, side by side. Peterson, man, along with it. Again, you're just going to have to be patient here. Modulating this track. The battle going on around the 8th and 9th place spot. Back here around 10th, Garcia, Fowdy. Fowdy moving up through the field. Wonder if he's got a secret weapon, his wife. His wife does a lot of spotting for him. Meanwhile, you got Stewart right behind him with Mullen. Nice looking trucks back here, by the way. Brzezinski goes high on the track. Looks like he got shoved up there a little bit. Got a little tight, that thing, or a little loose, wiggly tight on him, and he got up the track. Gullion right up underneath him. Going to take the spot away. Wheeler's there with him, too. As everybody goes single file. It's kind of the norm to this track here tonight. Single file once they get spread out. Jordan Trask back here in the back, too. Meanwhile, good battle heating up right here. Fiske, Wheeler. Everybody's just kind of being patient right now. Good job. As Altus is out front, Compton's along with them there with Ingles. Look at all some of these great paint jobs too, by the way. Look at that, Ingles. Spinelli right there behind him. We got Peterson up in the 5th place spot. He's got a battle happening here. Let's watch this battle. That's our 5th and 6th. Compton's there. It's the Zachary boys, Peterson and Compton. Kind of looks to the inside. That's up Peterson, though. He's going to look on the inside. Spinelli drives it down to that inside lane. Going to try to take that spot away. You see where it gets tight a little bit right there going into the turn. Had to get out of it. That's a Richmond characteristic for you. But throughout the turn, though, it will get a little bit loose. Coming off the turn, most notably. Right now, Peterson's there. Compton, Pike. Right behind them. There's a battle around about the 5th, 6th, and 7th place spot. Modric right there too. Fowdy, Stewart. Well, they are hammering on each other right here. This is nose to tail good battle. Got a truck, man, slowing the track. And oh, one around. That's Peterson. The 76, caution is out. Man, let's see what happened to Zachary Peterson, because we were watching that battle right there. Did he get a little touch or did he just get loose? 81 right there behind him. Like the truck gets a little bit loose on him. You can see him wiggle the rear end. 81's on his inside. And he didn't touch there. Maybe some net code a little bit. Well, some big time net code. Well, Bigley's sitting there going, I just came out of the pits, don't wreck, please. Caution out. Alta still leading this one. Well, I'll tell you what. Bring the main man down here. Run the caution. Off, join the move, you got a copy. Salt. Join the move, got a copy.
Yes.
Well, man, I'll tell you what. Racing tonight, got to bring you down here, man. New league, first time here tonight broadcasting. So far, Richmond. Hey, typical Richmond track, man. Tough out there. Looks a little loose, though. You know, typically, man, Richmond can be a little tight. But how are you feeling on this track here?
I need to get in my groove. The problem is it's a little off right now.
Well, tell us a little bit about the league here. I noticed it new. I'm new to it. You know, maybe some of the viewers out there are new. But tell us a little bit about it here.
Well, we're in our third season here. We started out a little small. You know, we're a late night racing. Most fathers and people that are on the West Coast and stuff like that. So we've just grown organically, and we just look to have clean racing. Unfortunately, right now it's not clean. It's not ATC standard.
I tell you what, I mean, that's Richmond. Sometimes, man, you get some good tracks, get some bad tracks, you never know. But how you feeling about the rest of the race for you there? I mean, you got the truck maybe to get up to the front or something?
We shall see.
We shall see. All right, man. Well, good luck out there.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate everything you're doing for us.
There you go, man. That's the main man right there. Saul coming out. His name is Saul. I don't even know what it is there. Wrigley with the comeback of the century. He's going to come back. Hey, good. The problem is he's going to be several laps down. He had a 5-minute pit. That was the problem. So he's going to have some help come back from this one. We're getting set to go back green. Lap number 30 here tonight. Appreciate y'all all tuning in, staying up late night. I know probably some of y'all are West Coast. I'm East Coast. I'm East Coast guy here. Green flag, pace car back in, off the south front. You got Compton in England right along with them. You got Spinelli, Compton there too. So you got Zachary and Nicholas Compton up front. One's in second, one's in fifth. Pike right there sitting in the 6th place spot. Everybody's going to try to get back in a single file line, see what they can do, work their way to the front here. Oh, caution. And the one thing I can see already that would probably calm down, the guys are going to calm down just a little bit. The nerves are still there. Like they're either driving it off the turn a little too hard or driving it into the turn a little too hard. But we'll see what happened here to Young. Watch him. He got a little high right there. He's got some damage. And watch out one more time. I think he might have just lost that coming out of the turn. Now, that's more throttle coming out of the turn right there, folks. Just being light on that throttle. Coming out of the turn, seen it all night long so far. But we are 33 into this one here tonight. Altus is the man out front. Compton's along with it. Spinelli, Engel, and Zachary Compton hanging on to the 5th place spot. So far, Richmond is winning. It's proven to be one of these tracks that, oh boy, tough. And it can. I mean, I take nothing away from a lot of these drivers, but Richmond can be one of these tracks where, I don't know, 5 minutes ain't nothing to the GOAT. 5 minutes ain't nothing. Well, he is getting probably the lucky dog each time, so he's going to need probably about another 10 cautions, and he'll get back on the lead lap. How's that? I mean, if he keeps going his way like it is, he'll get back on the lead lap, and he'll be all right. Where's everybody from? I'm from North Carolina, by the way, so over here on the way on the East Coast. I know that I'll mention a lot of the guys are from the West Coast. I know Joshua's from Virginia, so he's on the East Coast. Late night with us here. Now it's midnight here where we're at, so it's Saturday morning. We went from Friday to Saturday. So literally, we can say, well, we raced into the next day. Compton's going to start her out there. Nicholas starting in second. Good old Joe Spinelli up to third. Ryan Engel right there in fourth. And Altus, he races in another league, been on the Monday, and helps me out on the booth on Wednesday. I was looking forward to this too here this Friday. Gonna line them up 2 by 2. Lights off on the pace car, getting set to go. At the Checkered Racing League here tonight. Pace car's in. And going to the restart zone. Green flag. Altus gets the jump on the field. He's going to leave the battle back here behind him with Spinelli and Compton there, along with Engel and Zachary Compton. They'll be the ones duking it out behind there with Joshua Pike, excuse me. You got Rick Modrick. Meanwhile, you got trucks on the outside, some on the inside. The inside groove, it looks like a place to be unless you're side by side. And then it might be the inside where you want, or the outside where you want to be at. Edlin Stewart right now still holding strong. That's Fowley back here, dude. He's moved up. Whoa, you see that truck got, man, sideways. That was Stewart. Good save, man, by him. But we've seen that all night long. These trucks just snap loose coming out of the turn. Gotta have that throttle control. You gotta have, I mean, I'm telling you, that right there pretty much, you gotta have like an egg up underneath that throttle and just barely mash into 00. Pike in the wall. Oh, Joshua Pike spinning it. See what happened to him. Had to check up a little bit. And then just got back on the gas. We've seen it all night long. That's the problem child spot. Well, we'll step away, take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, folks. It's a good one here tonight at the Checkered Racing League. New league here tonight. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to Team Red, White, and Blue. Thank you so much for joining our team. My name is Mike Irwin, and I have the honor to serve as the Executive Director. When I founded Team RWB in 2010, our initial focus centered on veteran transition and reintegration into civilian life. But as the large-scale deployments have slowed down, the military's ability to support reintegration has improved, hundreds of thousands of veterans have used their GI Bill, and companies have prioritized hiring veterans, The overall mental, physical, and emotional health of the veteran community still has a long way to go. And Team RWB has a major leadership role to play. And that means that we need you. We need you to close out this video and to know that you didn't just join a listserv or download an app. You joined a team composed of real people, over 200,000 strong, who are veterans on active duty in the National Guard or reserves or civilian supporters. And these people, who we refer to as the Eagles, want you to get involved in Team RWB. Why is it so important for you to become an active member of the team? Because when you do, we know that it will improve your mental and physical health, help you to develop new and meaningful relationships in your life, and provide you with a sense of purpose that comes from belonging to something bigger than yourself. Over the past decade, veterans struggling with the invisible wounds of war and post-military life have told us how important physical fitness has been to them. Running has helped veterans battle nightmares. Triathlons have helped with headaches, and CrossFit has enabled them to sleep better. These fitness activities, along with others, have made them more confident and healthy people. Unfortunately, millions of veterans have forgotten about the power of physical training in their lives. So as you get involved and see the power of Team RWB in your own life, I hope that you feel inspired to reach out to other veterans and encourage them to follow in your footsteps. In closing, I want to again thank you for stepping forward and joining Team Red, White, and Blue. We're fired up to have you on the team, and I know that you're going to be flying the Eagle with pride for a long time.
All right, back green. Altus gets that jump back out front here. Meanwhile, still Altus out front, holding on to this one. Sorry about that, I was just checking something out. Got Compton, Spinelli, Engel, Foudy. Modric back there in the 6th place spot. Stewart looking. And anybody been interested to see the problem right now with Wrigley is he's not the first one to lap down anymore. Zachary Compton is. He's going to have to get back up in front of these guys. Meanwhile, Spinelli hangs on. Big battles happening right here behind him. Modric, Stewart, Gulliam. That's for 6th, 7th, and 8th place. Look at this battle. You got them high, you got them low. Gulliam, Mullen, Peterson and company. All night long, we've seen these guys get just a little bit loose coming off the turns. 3 wide. Is that going to hold? Williams tried. He thought better of it. He said, nah, not today. Still big time battle happening. Old truck around the back. Pike, he held on to it. Good job, Pike. We saw him back there slip. And we've seen that all night long. Guys just get major loose. Wrigley is back on the track, though. Problem is he is several laps down. He's got to get around Zachary Compton. Even start getting any of those laps back. Stewart right now hanging on to the 6th place spot. The battle's on here for around 7th, 8th, and 9th. You got Peterson, Modric, Gilliam. And behind him you got Mullen. Crass also. You see these trucks, they're just getting super loose coming off the turn. And we got a little green flag run going. Tell to tell, though, when they're going to take a pit stop. They're interesting because at this rate, they almost could just go one stop. Crass right now along with Mullen. Brzezinski back there in the 14th with Pike, Stone, Garcia, McDaniel, and Young. Unfortunately, looks like we got two trucks out of the race. Ringer and Lindley out of the race right now, along with Paul Turner. Unfortunate for those guys. Watch this battle about midfield here. 8th and 10th, 9th place too. Peterson, Trask, Modric. Getting it done on the speedway. With Joshua Altus along with them. Compton. Benelli. That's a single file race right now. Seth Faldy's moved up 15 spots in the 4th. Ryan Engel right there in the 5th place along with Stewart. And then we were just watching this battle around 7th and 8th with William and Peterson and Jordan Trask, along with Rick Modric, Zach Mullen, Dalton Wheeler back here too in around 12th. Kind of go through and just show you some of these trucks. And on the inside, it looks like TJ Warren looks to the inside. They're going to try to take that spot away. Richmond, after a while, if everything gets calmed down a little bit, should be like a single file style race. You're not going to see a lot of, dual side by side. Not for long. It's too slick on the inside here. It gets too tight too. You might see that truck on the outside there. It's Mullen. Warren. Brzezinski trying to look on the inside also to see if he can maybe take a spot away. He's watching the battle in front of him right now. Right on board with him. He's got a head on his hood. Tell me who that was at one time. I forgot. Meanwhile, he's got a full bore, man, showing that front side of that one. Never mind, you see old Pike just go right by him. Oop, done. All alone back here, the Wrigley man. I know, man, he's got a fan club out there, just not the night he wants. Nice looking truck, though. We'll go back to the battle, man, happening right here around 8th and 9th place spot. These two guys are still going at it. You got Trask, Stewart at each other. It's Dalton Wheeler. Okay. Not Dalton, it's Dayton Wheeler. Dayton Wheeler. Okay. I'm saying Dalton, my bad. Dayton Wheeler. I apologize, but I appreciate you helping me out there, Jewel. And I like the family members out there. Let me know. I know some of them, one of them out there said the feeling for Wheeler was actually the husband, I think. Good grief. Was the wife. I said the husband. Serious. Oh, my Lord. Let me hear the, I know. And names sometimes, I don't know. I see them and I go, ugh. My tongue just plays tricks on me. Appreciate you tuning in there, Jewel, though. Right now it's all Joshua Altus out front. Got Nicholas Compton right there, too. Seth Faldy sitting in the 3rd place spot. Oh, something underneath me here. They're up there battling. They're getting excited for the race. Ryan Engel. Joe Spinelli right behind them. Matthew Gilliam. Zachary Peterson there too. Jordan Trask. Eldon Stewart. And Rick Modric. TJ Warren there is in the 11th. Joshua Pike. Peyton Wheeler. David Brzezinski. That one I've tried with him. Oh, the tongue gets twisted with that name. Zach Mullen, Tony McDaniel, Ted Garcia, Garrett Stone in 18th. And then the first one of lap downs, Richard Young, Zachary Compton's there, and Wrigley and Paul Turner, all the lap downs. It's been this man in control pretty much all night long. About all the cautions and everything. He's out front. Trying to see if he can't stay that way. We're working past halfway here tonight. Joshua Altus right there with it with Compton. Faldy. Engel there too. Spinelli. A battle heating up here too. Look at Faldy go to the high side. We made that pass way on the outside there, Compton. And to get way up there into the top side. Almost got into the wall doing it too. He's gonna see if he can't run down Altus. And I'm watching the lap times too. And those lap times, he's a heck of a lot faster than Altus is right now. Pit stops, first one of the night. All right, I know that's foreign language, and I apologize. I definitely cannot. I don't archive. I apologize. I have no clue what that means. Anybody out there can translate, do that for me. Appreciate it. The first pit stop of the night, Nicholas Compton on pit road. Battle heading up right here in the fourth place spot. You got Matthew Gilliam with Spinelli there along with him, who touches the wall just a little bit. You don't want to get up there too much in that wall, but you can see that truck getting a little tight for old Joe. Trask going to look to the inside of it. Peterson right along with him too. Eldon Stewart there. This is a solid battle right now. 5th, 6th, and 7th. Dude, Joe can hold him all, Trask on the inside. Remember, these older tires is going to be tough. Try to hold these guys off. What's up, Jeffrey? Miller. Going alive out there, man. Oh, y'all earlier, I went to a new place. The Goose and Monkey. Good to see you out there, Miller. Right now, Spinelli up front in 6th. Got Peterson right behind him. Trask. Stewart. Pike there with him, too. Modric. Are y'all up at the top hat? Said y'all was going to be up there till like 4 in the morning. Y'all going to keep Rod up, man, that late? Good night. If y'all are up there watching what's going on, the guys at Top Hat Comics, man, how y'all doing? If you're in Lexington, North Carolina area, folks, check out Top Hat Comics. All Joshua Waltz is out front. Seth Fowley there in 2nd. Ryan Ingalls sitting in the 3rd place spot here tonight at the Checkered Racing League. It's a new league here. New league here. Says, yes, you're there. All right, good deal. Y'all gonna keep Rod up all night long. That poor man gonna be dead by tomorrow or today. Gonna make him look 100 years old. Matthew Gilliam right now hanging on to the 4th place spot. You got Jordan Trask there in 5th. Battle heating up here for 6th. We should have started having pit stops here pretty soon, and we do. Joe Spinelli coming on pit road. Kind of getting settled down a little bit and get some green flag runs here. Few caution, little jitters there at the beginning of the race. Second half of the race now, kind of got calmed down a little bit. Joshua's there, Fowley, Engel. Got you some new puppies. Ain't got to visit no vans for them, do we? Fight right now with Modric. Y'all just got to know Miller, man, to understand that one. Modric right now sitting in the 9th place. Battle heating up behind him, man. David Brzezinski right there along with him. Hang on to it, David. You in the head, man, on the top front right there. Pittsburgh Dad. TJ Warren right behind him. TJ's going, don't spin. I don't want to get caught in a wreck. Meanwhile, you see the pass happening in front of him there with Pike. We're a lot on board here, man, with David. Tell you what he sees. Modric being very, very clean so far. TJ Warren right behind him. Tony McDaniel there in the 12th place spot. Oh, you got a new station wagon. Oh, okay. Well, instead of the van, everybody come in the station wagon. I got you. Pit stops. Modric going to come on pit road. Well, we've seen some pit stops off and on. I'm kind of curious when the leader comes in. And this Joshua kind of finally bring this thing down on pit road. If he was going much longer, he could just maybe make this a one pit stop. Oh, caution. I got a feeling this is going to bring everybody on pit road and Mullins around. Let's see. All night long, we've seen that kind of slick here. Did he have help? Kind of ran him up in the wall a little bit. Got from a different angle here, if we can. Yeah, he kind of ran him up in the wall there a little bit. Spotter should have said, hey, you're not clear. Caution. All right, will this bring everybody on pit road? What station wagon did you get? Lord help Miller. Who knows what Miller got? Pit stop's underway. What's up, Tracy? What's going on, man? You know, a lot of the guys up there, man, top hat. Good that they're tuning in. Altus on pit road. Tonight, we got the At The Checkered Flag Racing League here. New league here tonight for me. Most of these guys are on the West Coast. Some of them, though, on the East Coast, like Joshua Altus. He's up in the VA area, so I know he's on West Coast with me. Or, excuse me, on the East Coast with me. What's going on about 12:30 Saturday morning, 12:30 at night. Would be 12:30 Saturday morning or Friday night if you wanted to say that much. West Coast guys are 3 hours behind, so it's still Friday for them, Saturday for us. Altus has been the man all night long leading this one. He has led it from the green flag on. Does he lead every lap? Or does Seth Foudy now with new tires get up here and take it away from him? These two guys know each other very well, very, very well. Foudy, Joshua. They're going to go door to door here. Come down here. They're going to be about, when they go green, 20, 30, maybe about 35 laps, maybe 34. Go in this one. What up, Cliffy? Cliffy the man with his sunglasses. Oh, what's Zachary back there doing? He's holding the caution up. Zach, what are you doing back there? Oh, he had to get heavy on the binders. When he did, that thing just came out from under him. Zoop. Spinning on the caution. Ouch. All right, we're going to line them up 2 by 2. Here's where it's going to get dicey. If anybody can translate what he's saying, I have no clue. But I'm glad he's enjoying the race. That's all I got to say. Right now, Altus gets out front. Green flag. Gulliam right here along with it. Remember, here's where these guys have got to be very careful. They kind of overdrove the trucks a little bit early on. We got quite a few cautions. This place is very, very slick coming out of the turns. Right now, you see Gulliam right there with Stewart, Peterson and company. You got Pike. Going to go neck and neck and door to door. Whoa, you see it? Truck gets very, very loose coming out. 00 slings it off down the inside. Takes that spot away from the moment. 35 men there, Matthew Gulliam. Out front, here comes Zachary Peterson. Look back to the inside, though. Meanwhile, I saw Joshua Altus out front. The German, he's your friend. He's having a good time. Hey, man, that's all that matters. As long as he's having a good time, we're having a good time. Heck yeah. That's awesome, man. Is he actually in Germany or is he here in the States? That's awesome. I like that, dude. Tell him I don't understand what he's saying, but I'm glad, man, he's having a good time. I appreciate it. Meanwhile, we got Altus out front. Ingles there in second, Fowley holding on the third. Whew. Hang on that thing, Pike. Gonna get a little wiggly on you. It opens the door up for Zachary Peterson to drive her down on the inside. Now, I know a lot of guys are probably going to look. Laps are winding down. We're getting close to the end of this one. I got to see if I can't get to the front. Where's this race at? Richmond. We're at Richmond tonight. Tricky little track right now. And you see this awesome battle right here, though. Pike, God, and Peterson, man, these two guys are going at each other. 1 minute, man, you got Pike out front. The next minute, you got Peterson. Oh, FT, I hear you. Good to see, good to see. Bowdy right now falling off the pace. Remember, he came through the field early on. He is up 16 spots, but he has fallen off the pace since that restart and fallen back to third. Looks like Jordan Trask almost getting up underneath him to take that spot away. Altus out front, Ingles there along with him. Yeah, look at that truck. He gets awful tight going into the turn. I don't know if he's trying to figure it, but he gets a good run coming off the turn. He's going with a high line approach going in. One and two, he looks really good. 3 and 4, he driving it in there pretty deep in 3. Takes it all the way up to the top of the track. He's able to get a good drive coming off of 4. That's able to get him a good run heading off down into 1 right here where he's going to take that spot away from Engel. Well, he's found something. He's going to get up here, man, and tackle Altus. Nobody has all night long. Going to get close to about the 25 mark. This unique line, driving it in. Looks like he drives it in hard in turn 3, and then he just gets that high line momentum going into 4 and drives it off of 4. Looks like Joshua Altus caught on to it, though, following him in his footsteps. This is a battle heating up for the lead. Bowdy again goes to that high side. And watch him get this drive off of 4. And he's right there on the back door. Beautiful battle between the two here for the lead. One's got a lower line, one's got the higher line. And it seems like it's working pretty good for both of these guys. Meanwhile, right behind them, though, Stewart has moved up 9 spots there in the 5th place with Gulliam right there up 15 spots in 6th. Those two guys have got a little bit of battle going on. Hey, to give y'all Wrigley fans out there an update, he's still trucking in the 99. Just unfortunately, man, several laps down. Just not been able to bounce back after that accident early on. Accident. But they've been able to bounce back, though. Tracy said keep an eye on him on Thursday night because he's going to finish ahead of Burt. I got you. Okay. Y'all heard it first here, folks. Tracy says he's going to be the man. Peterson right now hanging strong right there in the 6th place spot. You got Gulliam still up in the 6th. Peterson, excuse me, back there in 7th. Go through the field, look, see where a lot of your favorite drivers are. You got Pike there in 9th, Warren hanging in the 10th. McDaniel up in the 11th. Garcia back here in the 12th place spot. Compton holding strong there in 13th. Spinelli, unfortunately, falling off the pace a little bit. He's back in 14th. Moderick there in the 15th place spot. Stone in 16th. First one a lap down, you got Wheeler, Mullins, Compton, Young, and Wrigley. Still this man up front here, and Seth Foudy has lost some spots to him. Up 17 places, though. We got 21 to go in this one. Looks like Foudy has just got that thing loose now. Maybe tore up the tires on the back end. Battle back here for 10th. Warren. Battle here with Warren and Pike. This is like one of the lap down trucks. My bad. That's Compton. Warren's going to try to get up here, man, to Pike. If he can't close that gap and take that spot away from him. Coming around to the outsides. You tell Tracy, though, man, if Rodman switches over to the NASCAR, y'all better just forget about it and everybody else just stay home on Thursdays because Tracy's going to win everything. Altus out front leading it. Foudy's right there here. Appreciate these guys here, man, at the Checkered Flag Racing League. Let me broadcast this thing tonight. Hope everybody's having a good time. Hit the likes and shares out there. I know the league would definitely appreciate it. Good battle, man, right here, though. This is for 9th place. You got Pike, Warren going at each other. Whoa, hang on to it, Warren. A little sideways there. They move up on the back end. Unfortunately, Wrigley, not the night he wants. But that's going to give a little cushion there to Pike. Warren's going to have to battle his way back to the inside of him. And he takes that spot away. Pike's still out in front. Warren's there. McDaniel's way ahead of him. Or right behind him, excuse me. Brzezinski's ahead of him. Yeah, there's a 2.5 second lead gap between those two. We'll see what the leader's got. He's got a 6th, 7th, 10th lead up front. He has been the man. He has led every lap here tonight. Joshua Altus, from the green flag on, he put it on pole. He has not surrendered this lead once. And I don't know if Seth Foudy has enough. I don't know if there's enough laps or enough time for Foudy to get back up here. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, battle heating up for 3rd, Trask and Engel. And it looks like Jordan Trask is going to win that battle. Well, I say that, never mind. Ryan says, hey, hang on to it. I'm going to slingshot right by you and then do it a crisscross. I always call it the do-si-do. Man goes around, another one comes around. And Engel's not able to complete that pass. Going to stay back in the 4th place. He got Trask right there along with him. Stewart's right behind him, but they got a little bit of cushion. That's a 1.3 second lead back. Williams right there on the back door of him, though. Up 14 spots. He drives it to the inside. He made it stick. He knows time's running out. Laps winding down. What do we got? 13 to go in this one. Solid opener night here for you guys. Here at the Checkered Flag Racing League. West Coast style. Late night, Friday night racing. Friday into Saturday night, we'll say it that way. Joshua now modulating to a little bit of lap traffic. Not quite sure if that's going to slow him down or not. I think Foudy, man, back on the backside here. All right, Jeff, y'all need to go and leave Rod, man, so he can go to sleep. Man, I am not coming down after the... Are you kidding? You need a partner. Good. I'm good, Jeff. Oh, my Lord. Y'all are crazy. Get down to close of this one. Altus right there along with it with Foudy. Trask, Engel. My luck, I'd end up throwing one of the little hacky sack bags and hitting somebody on the sidewalk and they'd sue me. So it's Jordan. Joshua Altus, is he going to hang on for the final laps here and just a pure dominating performance here tonight? He only has about 8 more to go here when he crosses the line. Seth Foudy has tried to run him down, but just not been able to do anything. Jordan Trask right there in the 3rd. Ryan Engel sitting up in the 4th place spot with Gulliam. He's there in 5th. He's up 16 spots himself with Stewart there in 6th. Now he's got Peterson right there breathing down his back door. Peterson's there, David Persiski. And then 8, TJ Warren. Joshua Pike. McDaniel. There's the battle. Peterson, Stewart. What's going to happen? Door to door. And Peterson going to look there. He's going to try that spot. Oh, he slips a little. Stewart might have it, though. Just can't quite get that bite coming off the turn. He can get it coming off the turn, just going into the turn. Peterson can't get the bite coming out the turn. No Wheeler right now. Wheeler, unfortunately, back here in the 17th place spot. He's the first one a lap down. We're watching this battle right here for 6 and 7. As laps are winding down. Getting close to what? 5 to go in this one. Actually, it's 5 to go. Close to 4 to go. Stewart looks like for the moment going to fight off Peterson. The Altus out front. Well, I say he's going to fight off Peterson. Peterson's going to still can't make it do on the inside. Oh. And just watching this good back and forth battle right here. What do? Stewart's hanging on to it. Peterson wants it. Stewart's got it. Peterson slips a little bit. Keep that up. They're going to bring David up here. He's going to get in the mix and say, I'm going to take something away from him. Meanwhile, it's all this man up front. He is lapping the field here tonight. A couple more laps to go. He'll get the white flag. I always say, what happens on the white flag, they kill themselves. Doesn't matter from that point. Joshua Altus. Drew says, let's go 94. Well, almost a little bit of contact right there between the leader. That brought Foudy up to his back bumper. Does Foudy have enough to spoil the party here for Altus? Coming in 3 and 4. For the final time, Steph drove it in hard, but it's going to be Joshua Altus dominating this one and winning. That's Foudy up there in 2nd. Jordan Trask going to bring her home in 3rd. What a solid finish to this one here tonight. Our opener on it. Man, what a race. What a race. Well, I just have to wait for these 3 guys to jump into the broadcast or down in the interview room. Well, there's Jordan. We'll bring him up. Jordan, join the booth to get a copy.
I got a copy.
Well, man, I tell you what, good run out there tonight. The track looked a little bit slick out there. You know, kind of a little different than what I'm used to seeing on Richmond. But you know, let me know how you felt on that thing.
Yeah, the truck was very slick when you tried to push it, especially when you picked up the extra throttle percentage. It definitely wanted to come around on you there, and you had to be very patient. Definitely some newer people in the field that just struggled a little bit. You could see at the beginning, especially with a few extra cautions, but once we got it sorted out there, it was definitely a fun race and had some long runs there at the end.
No doubt. Came home in 3rd tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thanks to you for doing the broadcast. It's going to be fun to have a broadcast for this league, and thanks to Garrett or Samoff for putting on this league. It's always fun, and I'm glad to always help him when I can.
There you go. Jordan Trask, bring her home in 3rd. Bring a full set. Seth, join the booth. Got a copy.
Hey, what's up, Joe? How are you?
Well, pretty good, man. Well, I'll tell you what, you tried closing in on Altus up there. I got to ask, though, what was maybe the major factor on trying to get around him, other than the fact that these trucks looked a little loose out there?
Yeah, I mean, they were a little loose for sure. You got that right. You just had to try to keep the rear wheels on under it. Richmond's typically that type of track, so coming out of 2, you really got to be careful to not get into it too hard, or else they'll just break loose. A lot of times, the way this track is made, it's one of those tracks that you don't want to get back into throttle too quick. You kind of want to let it coast through and kind of wait a little longer than what you'd like to. And we were trying to do that tonight, but I think we got a little overexcited. I'm not gonna lie. Josh, he's a fantastic driver, and he certainly deserves the win tonight. He did an amazing job, so I definitely want to congratulate him on that. But we got a little excited. I've been racing with Josh, a good bit, obviously, here recently, and I was just trying to get up there and get a battle in. So I think I kind of was probably working the truck a little bit harder than what I probably should have. I think maybe if I'd have been a little more patient, then we might have had a little bit more for him there at the end. But man, hats off to him, and I can't complain. Very thankful for the guys letting me join the league tonight and run, and I just had a good time.
Well, no doubt. Came through the field, got seconds. Got anybody want to thank?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank you, Joe. As always, you do an amazing broadcast, and look forward to going back and watching this one, as all of them. I want to thank any of the league sponsors that the league has. Being a new driver here, just don't have them down yet, but any league sponsors that these guys have, a lot of times, leagues can't do it without those guys. So thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you to my family for letting me have time to get on here. And of course, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for my sim equipment and things. I'm a very blessed person to be able to have this stuff. And there's a lot of people that don't have the ability to do this stuff. So I'm very grateful. And that's pretty much it. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, there you go, Seth Valley. Bring her home in a second with this guy dominating it tonight. Joshua, join the booth to get cop.
10-4, Joe, I got you.
Well, from the pole, from first to last, you led it all tonight, but it started off a little rocky. I gotta ask how you were feeling in the truck. Were you feeling the same thing I was seeing out there? It looked a little slick.
Yeah, it was, we did a practice race last night, and I guess the settings that they had, it was later in the day, so we kind of started in the evening, and it was a night race, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm sure it'll be the same tonight. And then, it was an earlier start time tonight. So the track just was lacking a lot of grip on new tires. As the run went on, the trucks would start tightening up, and then, you would actually have a lot of grip where you could pretty much mat it, coming off the corner there. So, but yeah, it was a little sketchy at the beginning. It's always tough at the beginning when you get caution after caution, and you just kind of want to go and get in a rhythm, and it's, it turns into a little game in the restart zone where you're just having to play with when to launch, just so I could keep the lead. So it was kind of a balance, because I wanted to be conservative and not go too hard, but then I couldn't afford to just lay back because we were getting so many short runs. So
no doubt. Without you got to ask too, though, man, that last lap looked a little sketchy with them lap cars there, man.
Gosh.
And Seth almost got to you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and apologize for my language that I said over the air, because man, it was very sketchy. I was catching lap cars, and I was kind of monitoring the gap between Seth and I, and he and I were pretty equal there, and had about a 6/7 lead on him. And I noticed the one lap car was on the bottom, and he looked like he almost wrecked off a 2 and pulled it to the inside, and I was like, okay, well, he's just gonna either go down pit road, or he'll let me by. And then he gassed it back up and shot from the bottom to the top, and then hit the wall and pulled it down right in front of me as I was taking the white. So yeah, that is the last thing you want to see as the leader, as you're trying to just, those last couple of laps, right? You're already on pins and needles, hoping that a caution doesn't come out or nothing crazy happens. So I definitely got really, really nervous when that happened. But fortunately, we had just big enough of a gap to where I was, it didn't impact me too bad. I did hit him pretty good though, so I probably got a little damage on the right front. But yeah, it was enough to just kind of nurse it around one more time, and thankfully that was it.
Time, right place. Got anybody you want to thank for an awesome victory tonight?
Yeah, definitely got to shout you out, Joe. Your first time on the league, it's special to be able to win the first race that you broadcasted for this league. So obviously we think so much of you over at CRL, and I enjoy being in the booth with you from time to time. So just a huge shout out to Osrnetwork and yourself. Got to thank all the guys that run this league. You know, this little league has grown quite a bit. It used to be, very young and not a whole lot of drivers in it. This is actually the smallest field we've had this season. We normally have like 30 plus trucks. But yeah, a little rocky to start with, but we got things going, and I just appreciate all the admin teams and guys for letting us run over here. Got to thank, or big shout out to Matthew Williams and Zach Peterson, my two S&B Motorsports teammates. And then I've got to say a huge shout out to Drew and Shane Hodges out there in Boone's Mill. Got Apex Mountain Apparel on board the number 94, and only my second race with them, and so excited to be able to put them in victory lane. Anyone who's interested in doing any kind of custom t-shirts, they do sports teams, businesses, really anything. So I'm sure there'll be probably a number 94 line coming out here pretty soon, and maybe do some stuff with CRL as well. So go check them out at mountainapexapparel.com. Just a huge thank you to them, and obviously Simvar Roofing and Solar for always being on board. So anyone in the Virginia area looking to save some money, if you're interested in solar, shoot me a message and I'll walk you through how it works. So yeah, this was a big win. This is one of my home tracks. I'm in Lynchburg, which is about 2 hours south of Richmond, but grew up coming to Richmond quite a bit as a kid, watching races and whatnot. So it's always special to be able to do well at kind of one of your home tracks. So, and then just thanks to all the viewers for watching, and we'll see you guys later.
There you go, Joshua Walters dominating win here tonight, man. Put in victory lane, folks. Let's look at this results order here tonight. As a man out front was Joshua Walters winning, and here for the night here for the At Checkered Racing League here. Look through the rest of the field. Good, solid 24 machines made it here tonight. Folks, I just want to say, man, what an awesome one it was. And I got to appreciate, man, the guys here for letting us broadcast it. I hope you enjoyed it. And everyone, have a good rest of the night.